Welcome back to World 8, ladies and gentlemen. This is it, guys. This is the episode in which we are going to take down the King of Koopa himself. And not only are we going to do that, but we are also going to be saving the pixies and the sprites from his evil grasp. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? We did unlock we did unlock a toad house in the last episode, but let's go ahead and save that for later, just in case we need items. Let's go ahead and enter this boo house and see what lies in store. Aside from the booze, of course, that's a given, and probably moving furniture. For some reason or another, haunted mansions love their moving furniture. Ooh, what's this, guys? This is the first time I've ever seen these power-ups here. We are supposed to grab them, right? There you go. Alright, so it looks like we can just shine our light on the boos, and finally, we have a way of killing boos. Because this whole time we didn't, unless of course we had a star. But now we've got a legitimate different way to kill boos, so that's something else, you know, that's good. And over there is a Luigi switch. Unfortunately, we are playing as Mario, so we can't access whatever it is in store after stepping on that switch over there. I really should have been playing as different characters over the course of the series, huh? It didn't really hit me until later on in the series that I've been playing as Mario almost this whole time, except for one instance in, I think it was what world was it? World 5, I think, where I played as Toad in order to get that one green star by stepping on that one blue Toad switch. But really, I've been playing as Mario the whole time, but that's okay. Average is alright in this case. I don't mind playing as the average character. Really, in almost every game that Mario is introduced in, he is the average character. Even in Super Smash Bros. If you think about it, because, you know, like, oh, there are some characters that are really heavy on, like, power, but when it comes to speed, you know, they fall short. But Mario, in this case, is just average when it comes to that, so... Well, he is Mario after all, so it can't be helped. I guess. That doesn't really make sense. Pow! Take that, you dry bones. You got nothing to show for it. I don't think that there's any way to kill dry bones now that I think about it. I think that all you can do is step on their head or paw at them, and then they'll remain dead for a while. Quotations, dead, but really they're not. Well, really they are, because they're dry bones. Of course they're dead already, but there's no way to really get rid of them, if you know what I mean. And there was a warp block over there, if you guys saw, which I totally missed. At least if I were to come back here to this stage, I'd know where a green star or where a stamp is anyway. I wonder if I still have a chance of collecting that third green star or of collecting that stamp that I don't have quite yet. Take this, boos! Are these ghosts really called boos, now that I think about it? Because, of course, they're not your typical Mario ghosts. They're not boos, you know, so I don't know what to call them. I could just call them ghosts. It's uncreative, but that's what they are. I mean, of course, boos are ghosts, but they already have a name, and that is boos. But these guys, they don't, so I'm gonna call them ghosts. So take that, ghost. Ooh, if I could get that POW block, that would do wonders for me right now. Stay back, dry bones. I don't need you right now. So much for wonders. I thought that the POW block would at least get rid of the ghosts, but no. You see, this is where the challenge part, the whole challenging part of this world comes in. Of course, every stage that we've done so far in this world has been challenging. I'll admit that much. Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice my catsuit in order to get the green star. I think it was totally worth it, considering that I do have another catsuit in my inventory. And not only that, we do have a blue toad, not a blue toad. We do have a red toad stage that we can access after this. I'm not even going to access it quite yet, though. I've got a catsuit in my inventory, so let's really save that toad house for real emergencies, right? We're Super Mario right now, so there's no need to panic. We're not in any tight spot, tight situation, no emergency. Let's just keep pushing forward. Really, we are so close. Look at that. We are so close to, I guess, the platform where Bowser's Castle is. I guess that is a platform where Bowser's Castle is, right? Yeah, there we go. And take a look at Bowser's Castle in this world. It's really pimped up. It's so bright, man. Pimped up is probably not the right word. I don't even know if that's an appropriate word now that I think about it for this. Okay, anyway, moving down the pipe, let's see what's over here. Oh, I thought we were going to go underground. Oh, so we do get a very nice view of Bowser's castle from here, but not only that, we can access this mystery house claw climb. So let's go ahead and do that. Right off the get-go, you know that you're going to need to use your cat power-up, so I can only hope that they'll give me one right off the bat. Or not. I could be wrong. Like I said, I've been wrong before, guys. I don't even know if we need to use the cat suit for this. We do. We do. Okay, so... Oh wait, there are hidden blocks over there. I should have gotten one. I was just so nervous that I was going to run out of time if I bothered with those hidden blocks. Anyway, as I said, we've got the Toad house, so I'm just going to try to get a cat suit there, if not here, anyway. Could you give me another hidden block, please? Could you let me access another hidden block game? Nice. Green star number 3 in the bag. Next is green star number 4, of course. Just climb up the wall. This isn't so bad. As long as you have the cat suit, it really isn't difficult. I don't really see any other way of getting some of these green stars though. It looks like the cat suit really is a necessity for this stage if you want to collect all of the green stars anyway. Like this last one, you had to scale the wall in order to do it, and here you need to paw the bricks. So, oh, cat suits, you are so great. The series is almost over, but I'd like to give you a tribute, a shout out, if you will, for just being such a great power up. Up, climb, 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 move quickly, move quickly. Oh, it's a shout out to that one stage in, I think it was World 4, where remember how you had to climb, or how you had to step on top of those blue and red blocks, but you had to time it correctly and all of that. I thought that was a pretty cool stage. Alright, now we really gotta move quickly here. So it looks like if we just hit the POW block, we are okay. Just like that. Green star number 9 is done with, and we are on to our last green star. Let's hope that I don't mess this up, as I have been doing in many of these levels, just messing up collecting all of the green stars and all of that, and I did not mess it up. I collected the last green star, so applause, applause, yay, yay. It's probably a bit arrogant for me to be clapping for myself and all of that, but, you know, let's all clap together, shall we? Just for how much fun this series has been. But now let's give a clap to Nintendo, you know, for just how they make awesome games like this. Alright, now it looks like that was really it. That was legit. Oh, no, never mind. I forgot about this stage. I was trying to say that this was legit the last, that the mystery house was legit the last stage before Bowser's Castle. But there is still Grumblump Inferno. Doesn't that sound like an awesome name? Grumblump Inferno. Oh, look at this. Look at this here block. Oh, wow. That was brutal. That was careless, but it was also brutal. And take a look at this. It's got blue and it's got pink sides. So from that, you know that you gotta time this correctly. Okay, wow, that was ridiculous. What I was trying to get at was, remember how I was talking about there was that one level where you had to time things correctly and all of that? Well, you also have got to time things correctly here. Oh, there we go. And once you reach your destination, the block smiles at you. Isn't that the cutest thing? Oh no! I remember doing this level with my friends. So when I did, in other run-throughs of this game, I did get pretty far. But for some reason, I don't think that we ever beat the game. We never did beat the game, did we? Okay, now I'm trying to think. Aside from the special world, which I'm now considering doing, by the way, is there another world after this? Is there a surprise world after this? Because, of course, you guys know that Mario typically has 8 worlds, and that is usually a good length for a Mario game. But now I can't help but be afraid that there's going to be some surprise at the end of this episode. Legit, guys, I'm not planning any sort of surprise. I too think that this is going to be the last episode of at least the 8 worlds of Super Mario 3D World. As I said, I plan now on most likely doing the special world. I don't think that it's too hard to access. I did read online that it does take... you do need a certain amount of green stars and oh no! No! I thought that I could make it because I had the raccoon suit, right? The Tanuki suit, but right when I started hovering with my tail, the block started sliding down without me. Oh, so rude. What a rude block you are. But anyway, yeah, I'm saying that I would love to do the special stage for you guys. I'm just concerned about being able to get enough green stars in order to access that special world. But I will definitely give it a shot now. Oh, stamp. Sorry, guys. I should have been more alert, more attentive. I could have gotten that stamp if I was more attentive. What are these guys anyway? Seriously, what are they called? I thought I heard a green star here, so I went back to check, but there's no green star. Is that a green star? Oh, it's a green star ring. Let's go ahead and get that and collect all of the green stars. The challenge here is that you don't want to step on the lava trails that these enemies make. Again, the nameless enemies, because I don't know what to call them. Let's call them Never mind. Let's call them something else. Let's call them burning spheres. How's that? I was legit gonna say yeah, burning balls, but that sounds a little honest, I wasn't thinking of anything like dirty or nasty. It's just it just kind of came to mind all of a sudden. So yeah, burning spheres. Oh man, we're all the way back here. Okay, well at least now we have a chance to get that stamp. It's not so bad. And that green star, the second green star that we collected, wasn't so hard to obtain, right? So we don't really lose much, considering we do have, you know, 72 lives now. 72, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. Okay. So the game thinks that I need some help. You think that I need help, game? You really gonna be like that with me? Okay, well, all we can do is say thank you to the game. Look at Mario's head. Because of all the coins that he had to look at, his head was like all shaking and all of that. Okay, let's just time this correctly. Jump on this guy, and then make it back to the block so that we can slide down this lava. And then once again, see the burning spheres. Okay, so this raccoon suit is really such a cheat. I really don't think that Nintendo should have added this. I mean, I get wanting a player to completely, you know, finish a game and all of that so that the players can see everything that the developers have worked on, right? But at the same time, you know, making an item like this where you can not only have the power to hover but be able to crush any enemy that is in your way simply by touching them, that's a little bit too easy. Thinking back on the older Mario games, right, there was no such item, no such way to win that easily and all of that. So, but you know, that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about how Nintendo has been making games lately? Because as I said, you know, they do make great and awesome games, but at the same time, there are times when, as I've said before, they are just too hand-holdy. But I never really asked your guys' opinion on it, so of course, I'm more than curious to know what you guys have to say, so leave it in the comments below. And that is the second to last level of this world. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The next level that we are going to access, aside from any toad houses or casino stages that we'll enter, the next level that we will enter is Bowser's Castle itself. Do you guys feel the hype right now? I don't really like using that phrase, do you feel the hype, but do you guys feel it nonetheless? What? Okay, scratch that. Well, okay, it's the second to last level before we have to fight all of these bosses. So there are 2 bosses, and then Bowser's Castle, of course. I think that we can save off on that casino stage for now, because really we are doing very well when it comes to lives. We did lose a good number of lives in the last level, but nonetheless, we are still doing pretty well. Now, the Histocrat returns, ladies and gentlemen, because I know that you guys really missed the Histocrat, and that you really appreciated that boss fight, didn't you guys? Didn't you? And for some reason, there's just a hidden block over there with a coin. That is such a waste of time. Okay, now we've got a cat suit. There we go. We are good now, because I think the cat suit really does help with this boss fight. As you guys remember, when you fight Histocrats, it's not only the Histocrat that you're fighting, but you're also fighting his minions, right? And with the cat suit, you can climb up the neck of his minions so that you can attack them, jump on their heads, do all that good stuff. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow, it's a female this time. Wait a second. It says the Histocrat returns, right? But I'm pretty sure that the one that we fought before was a dude. What's going on? Can the Histocrat just change gender like that? If so, that's very interesting. I've yet to see a creature in the Mario series that can just change genders on and off like that. So here, I think the only difference with this is that instead of just regular just regular rocks falling down, you've got fireballs falling down from the sky, leaving these lava trails behind, just like how those burning spheres did. So you just want to be careful with that, but it's not so hard as you guys can see. I'm sure that just like how I'm doing well in this, you guys will do well as well. You guys will do well as well. You got the, oh, okay. Okay. I can make it. No. Oh man, I left scratch marks on that poor snake. Okay. Jump. And that is the last blow that we will land on Histocrat for a long time, because I think that's the last time we're gonna see Histocrat. I think I'm done. It was nice to see Histocrat again, but I'm done. I'm done with you for now, Histocrat. Oh boy, all the coins. Mario must be such a rich man. Or does he trade in his coins for more lives? Is that it? You know, it reminds me of the words of the great Christian composer Toby Mac. I don't want to gain the whole world and lose my soul. But now that I think about it, that was totally unrelated to the whole topic of buying lives with coins. Okay, never mind, but nonetheless, it is still a very wise saying, from the Bible itself actually. Would you rather gain the whole world and then lose your soul? Really? Think about that. But anyway, here we are, course clear, ladies and gentlemen. That is the very first boss of these 3 bosses that we have to fight. 1 being Histocrat, 2 being the other circus boss or whatever, and 3 being Bowser himself. Now we are currently at 16-17 minutes into the video, and I think that we're making some good time. Normally these episodes are 25 minutes long. I think the last episode was almost half an hour long, which I'll admit that is too long for a Let's Play episode, but we are making some good progress here today, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so this is the last boss before we fight the King of Koopa himself. Sorry, I don't know why I paused there. I wonder if there's another hidden block over here. Nope, doesn't look like it. But we know that we're going to need to be using a double cherry for some reason. Is this a boss that we fought before? Just like how we fought Histocrat already? Excuse me? Oh, it's this guy again. It wasn't really that long ago when we last saw him. I think it was World 6, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it's World 6. Alright, what you got, man? What you got? Have you improved in fighting at all? Have you, like, you know, gotten any better at it? Okay, maybe you haven't gotten better, but I've just gotten worse. That was totally careless of me, guys. I am so sorry, and I hope that you guys can find it in your hearts to forgive me of that blunder just now. Oh, I see. So it looks like that every time he jumps, he leaves shockwaves that can hurt you, really hurt you. Okay. All right, let's get that double cherry that he left behind over here. Here we go. And let's use our leaf, our raccoon leaf. Why is it a leaf, by the way? Is it something out of Japanese culture, out of Japanese folklore, where a leaf is connected to a raccoon and somehow and all of that? That's probably something that Did You Know Gaming could answer. By the way, you guys should definitely check out Did You Know Gaming on Tumblr, on Twitter, on YouTube, and all of that. They release so much great content regarding video game trivia, and I learned a lot of different trivia from them and all of that. The only thing that one friend brought up to me, the only thing that Did You Know Gaming could improve is for them to cite their sources, and many times they do. Whenever they post an image of some video game trivia, they always, not always, but many times they leave a source for you to look to, right? But many times there's no source. Of course, you guys are free to correct me if I'm wrong. As I've been saying lately, I've been wrong before. I mean, who hasn't? But course clear! Not just a course, but boss clear. We cleared a boss, so that's pretty smooth, you know, that's pretty awesome. And this time, I can finally say that we are going to clear this last level. Here we go, ladies and gents. Are you guys ready for this? This whole series has been building up to this moment. The moment where we go head to head one more time with the King of Koopas himself. And we needed 170 green stars in order to open this door. I'm curious to see how much green stars we have. 194, alright. So I believe that the last gate that we needed to open with green stars required 150, and at the time we had 180, I think. I might be wrong. But anyway, the point is that last time we had to open a gate, there was a 30 green star difference. Now there is only, like, even, I believe even less than, I had 194, right? Okay, so yeah, it's a bit more than a 20 green star difference, assuming that we needed 160 or 170 green stars to open this, and we had 194. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. There are times when I'm so afraid to be wrong. I'll admit that. There are times when I'm so afraid to be wrong, so I'm trying to say things in order to make sure that I'm not wrong, or at least if I am wrong, to make it look like that I'm, you know, make it look like that I'm not an idiot. I don't consider myself to be an idiot, by the way. That's just, I'm afraid of people thinking that I'm an idiot. But you know what? That's, honestly, I think that's not right on my part. I shouldn't be so concerned with what other people think about me. It's just, when you start thinking a certain way, it becomes habit. So just a word of advice to all of you guys. Don't be so concerned with what other people think about you. You are who God made you. You know, you are who you are, pretty much. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm trying to make it clear. God made you to be the person that you are today. But of course, as I always say, there's always room for improvement in your trade. There's always more room for knowledge and learning and wisdom and all of that. So I'm trying to, you know, put this in an educated way. As you guys know, sometimes I mess up my words a lot, but that's just me. That's just me. Look at this. It looks like we are accessing, oh man, enunciate. We are accessing Bowser's hotel. I didn't even know that he had a hotel, just like Hotel Mario. Have you guys ever played that game? Thankfully, I have not. Just like I have thankfully not played any of the Legend of Zelda CDI games. Ooh. Very cool. Now he's like a cow, or like a cat. Like a cat. Just like a cat, Koopa. Okay, that was kind of weird. I'll admit that that commentary was kind of weird just now. But this is kind of sick, actually. I've never seen Bowser use any of the power-ups that Mario normally uses. I mean, I guess that there's not much use for him to use like a super mushroom, but has he ever used a fire flower? Has he ever used anything else? No, he hasn't. So this is pretty unique. Look, he's just scaling the tower with his newfound cat power-up. I bet he's pretty excited because he's never picked up one of these power-ups before. He's probably, it's like getting new tech, you know? For you techie people, it's like getting new tech. You're so excited to use it. That was a little disappointing. Oh well, it is the very beginning of the stage. Alright, I'll see you guys back at Bowser's hotel. Captain Toad! What's up? I just noticed that Captain Toad is here, by the way. Well, I did notice him earlier, but I failed to mention how he was there. Now I would like to give some witty commentary on why Captain Toad is there. Seriously, what is he there for? I thought that he was going to give me a green star at least. Maybe it's just to... Because really, if you think about it, Mario and Captain Toad were working together to get to this point, I guess. Captain Toad did help me collect some green stars and all of that, so, you know, I guess it's appropriate for him to be present during the final battle and all of that, right? Okay, maybe not during the final battle, because he's not here helping me out. Could you imagine? What if there was a boss fight and it basically had the same engine as the Captain Toad stages, if that makes sense? I think that there are probably going to be stages like that in the new Captain Toad game, though. Because if there are no bosses in the Captain Toad game, that would be a little odd. Okay, so my problem last time was that I was moving just a little bit too quickly. I was tempted to just beat the camera and all of that, but I should probably just wait. At least slow down a bit. Another issue that I had was that I was just not careful when platforming. I just was careless and then I ended up falling off and all of that. So yeah, let's try not to do that again. Okay, so one thing that you also need to be aware of is that as Bowser slides down the wall and he hits one of those clouds, they disappear. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. Okay, quickly. Green star number 3. I was gonna say green star number 1. Are you serious? but the stage before, like everything before, you know, the boss fight here was so short. I don't remember any area where I could have missed a green star. And we're getting a bunch of cat suits here. Well, I guess it's good because I just lost mine. Up the stairs we go. What you got, Cat Bowser? That's what I'm going to call you because you are a cat. And you are Bowser, of course. So you are Cat Bowser. Alright, and the camera's still scrolling, so I want to continue moving. But if I hit this POW block over here, that should take care of him. At least for now. I doubt that it's over. If it's over, that is probably the shortest boss fight, the shortest final boss fight in any Mario game that I have ever played. As a matter of fact, it'd be safe to say that that's probably the shortest final boss in any game. But as you can see, it's not over yet. Oh, that's scary. Bowser is huge in this game when you think about it. Why is Bowser so big? I don't remember any other... Actually, in Super Mario Sunshine, he was pretty massive. He was pretty gigantic in that game. But when you think about Super Smash Bros. Brawl, or really any other Mario game, he's not that big. It's a little more reasonable, I guess, his size. Where am I? There I am. I just jumped on the spring and then I didn't come back down. I was like, what's going on? Oh boy. Am I supposed to be attacking Bowser now? Am I? This reminds me of a... Whoa! He's got a double cherry too! Whoa, that was totally out of the blue. Bowser also got a double cherry. He's using all of the new power-ups in this game, except for like the boomerang suit. I don't know if that's new. Correct me if I'm wrong. Leave in the comments below that I am not a true Mario fan. Okay, so I just gotta be aware of that, and you guys who are following this as a walkthrough have to be aware of that as well, that Bowser uses a double cherry for some reason or another, and it is quite terrifying. Okay, let's grab that cat suit. I knew that there was going to be another cat suit over here. Hey, Bowser, you're just going to not attack me like that? You just let me walk across there. Literally, just let me walk across like that, like it was nothing. All right. Whoa! And he's got a Tanuki tail too. Gotta be careful there. This is okay. Now this is getting a little bit hard. Like before, it was pretty easy, but now it's getting a little more challenging. But I wouldn't have it any other way, as this is the final level of World 8, and really the final level of, I guess, the canon in this game. Canon, like the cannon where you shoot bullet bills. It's so funny. I'm so good. Yeah, man. I should be a stand-up comedian. Okay, I apologize. I think that voice was a little bit annoying. Whoa, and there is the biggest POW block that I've ever seen in my life, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it's been leading up to. Just hit that POW block. Not once, but twice. Not twice, but 3 times. Not 3 times, but 4 times. Would you just be over already? Wow. Slow-mo. This was shot in 60 frames per second, ladies and gentlemen. For such smooth slow motion, I can't even handle the frame rates. I mean the frames per second. Whoa! That's brutal. Bowser just blew up and turned into one of the greatest fireworks shows I've ever seen in my life. But the Pixies are once again free. They are so happy to be free, and they don't even say thank you. Guys? Okay, well really, you guys know that you shouldn't be doing good things for the purpose of, you know, being thanked and for the purpose of looking better. No. The best thing, the best reason to do good things is to bring back all the glory to God, and to do it because it is good, right? Aww. And it turns out that they didn't leave me. That they do want to say thank you after all. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of World 8. But really, not only the end of World 8, that is the end of the canon of Super Mario 3D World. I can't believe this. this is, you know, unless of course I do the special world, which I plan to do, this is the end of the series. This is the very first series that I've ended on my channel, and I am so thankful, so grateful that you guys are here to celebrate it with me. Look at this. You have like the bubbles, the colorful bubbles, the I was gonna say confetti, but I don't even think those are confetti. Those are like cubes, colored cubes. Oh no, there's confetti. There's stars, and we're just traveling through this clear pipe and seeing all of the characters that we've run into over the course of the series. I don't see any better way to conclude this series of Super Mario 3D World. Oh, and you've even got the bunnies. Look at that. You've got the small one and you've got the big one. That's adorable. Oh man, I just have to say, guys, that this series has been a lot of fun, and not only gameplay wise, but it's been fun to have you guys stick around for it. You know, every comment that you guys have left, every like, every subscription that has been the result of this series. It's been so much fun, and I thank you guys that through the course of this series, you guys have been participating, that you guys have also been helping the channel grow. And here we see Boom Boom and Bam Bam. Aw, Bam Bam is all like, it's okay, Boom Boom. We'll get that Mario guy next time. Oh, are we going to collide? Is this going to lead to like a U in the pattern? Oh, not in the pattern, in the pipe. Oh, look at these pixies. Oh, look at that pixie, so adorable. The characters in this game, don't you just want to have a plushie of each of these characters? Like, I'm talking about like the pixies, not like, well, I guess a plushie of a Goomba would be pretty cool, don't you guys think? It's funny because in the Philippines, my brother did get like a hat of, or a beanie, and it looks like a Goomba. And it's so cool. I don't think it's an official product, but the people who made it, they did such a good job at making it. Oh! The end. And what a way to end the series, right? But did you guys see? There was like an observatory up in the sky, in space, you know? And that's hinting at the special world. Now, before we end, I just want to go ahead and see quickly if we can actually access the special world quite yet. I'm just curious. Best times for completing courses will now be displayed. Oh, that's nice. Fast Ghost Me characters will now come and visit courses. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And our last stamp is one of Cat Bowser. That is pretty tight. That is a pretty cool stamp. Huh. How peculiar. How interesting. How curious. Okay, so quickly, let's go ahead and see what all the ruckus is about over there in World 1. I don't know what they were looking at. Or actually, that's a lie. I do have an idea as to what they're looking at. But do you guys know? Let's take a look ourselves, for ourselves. Whoa, it's a rocket ship! We get to go up to space! Let's see what's up there. Of course, you guys already know that this is how we are going to access that special world that I was always talking about. And now that I know that I can access it, I think it's safe to say now that we are going to be continuing this series with 2 more episodes. 2 more episodes that involve me clearing this special world. And look at this. This is totally awesome, guys. A new world has opened. That's awesome, that's incredible, and look, you can even see the star bits from Super Mario Galaxy. Now, you can't collect them with a cursor or anything like that, but even listen to the music, it sounds so much like music that you would hear in Super Mario Galaxy. Just take a listen. It's so beautiful, so relaxing, so peaceful. And already, look at this first stage. It already looks so challenging. And look, you've even got Lumas here. That is awesome. So it looks like this series is not quite over yet, guys. So we will be doing the special world in the next 2 episodes. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next episode of Super Mario 3D World. thank you guys once again for tuning in. As always, I really do appreciate that you guys took the time to watch, and not only that, see this series through. Now, if you like this episode, please go ahead and feel free to hit that like button because it really helps in growing the channel. Let's try to get this video not up to 5 likes, not up to 6 likes, but this time, let's try to get it up to 7 likes. Lately, you guys have been so supportive, and it's been a lot easier now, honestly, getting these videos up to 5 likes. Let's challenge ourselves a bit, huh? Let's get this to 7 likes. So, and of course, if you'd like to see more from me, please don't be shy. Please go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button. And as always, you can go ahead and check the previous episode and the next episode of this series by clicking the respective annotations. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next episode. So until then, take care.